Going on, guys? Welcome, Rabid here, and it has been over a year since I had my test bench on, and guess what? It is turned on with an RTX 3090. So the coin is Pearl. You may have seen some other videos on it. Now today I'm going to show you how to mine it fast and easy on the best pool with the best miner. So the coin in question is obviously Pearl, and I'm going to be showing you how to mine it at the Pearl Hash mining pool using Pearl Hash's miner. Now I do want to stress something, that the probability goes up and down depending on network hash rate. It could be extremely high right now, and then it could drop, tomorrow down to nothing. Just keep that in the back of your mind. And when doing anything with wallets and everything, make sure you do run things through buyer scanners, double and triple check things. You never know with new coins what might not be a scam. You always have to be very, very careful. So keep that in mind, guys, when moving forward. This is the crypto space and you never know what's going on. But right now we're taking a look at Pearl, and this is what a lot of people's rigs are currently being rented out for people that are utilizing Vast AI. Now you can just mine the coin directly for yourself. So let's show you guys how to mine this. All right, so when mining any new coin, the first thing you are going to need is a wallet. Now remember, it's always recommended, new coins and stuff, is to actually run a VM, put it on a separate PC somewhere else so it's not on any of your main workstations and stuff. So once you get that part figured out, where you want to install it, then come into the GitHub. Here. I will have a link in the description, and you can see Pearl Wallet version 1.0. Now, I'm going to be using Windows for this, but it obviously has multiple different versions. So when it comes to Windows, it looks like you're going to need the setup. This makes it so much easier. It's a simple GUI wallet. Just click on it and double click that when it's done downloading, and it'll be fast and easy to set up for you. And then obviously, if you're running Linux or something else, run one of these other wallets for you to get it going. But here's where you would find your wallet. So once you get that, get your wallet address, which is a pretty simple process. I'll just jump into here. This is the actual wallet right here once it's set up and everything. So we're going to go to receive, and here is my wallet address. Now every time you hit the receive button, you're going to get a new wallet address. But remember, everything is locked into your seed phrase. So, just copy one. All the addresses will work. First one you get will work just fine, even though, remember, it will change every time you come into here, but they're all linked to the same account and seed phrase. So you will get a seed phrase and everything with this, so make sure you don't lose that, basic 101 seed phrase stuff here. But this is where you get your wallet. And if you want to, donate some Pearl to me, here's my address, here is my QR code. Give it a scan, but I'm not saying you have to. So the first thing you're going to do is click on HiveOS at the top here, and it'll have all the instructions for you. You can go through it, but here we're going to go import here. So it has everything set up nice and easy. So I'm going to right click, copy step 2 here. You can see copy the JSON below, and we're going to come into our HiveOS here and then click on flight sheets. Make sure you're not on any workers. You're on your default page here, and then we go to flight sheets here. Let that load up, and now we're going to load up through clipboard. So it could ask you to say, you're going to allow this, blah, blah, blah. Hit the allow button there. But next up, we have this. Now we're going to have to add our wallet. So grab our wallet here from wherever you have it. I'm going to have to go back into the pool here and kind of copy mine over. So right click, copy that. And then I'm just going to paste that right here. And I'm going to name this, GUI2 or something, because I tried adding it earlier, but it didn't work. But anyway, this is nice, fast, and easy to do it this way. Create it. Bam, there we go. We see GUI2 here, configure miner. Now custom miner, it's already here. It has the download link. It has the stuff. It has the pool address. It has your wallet. Everything is set up, ready to go. So from this point, we're going to name it. You can name it whatever you want or leave it as default. I'm just going to go Pearl test video like so. So I know that's what my flight sheet is, and create that flight sheet. Okay, so our flight sheet's all made. We're going to scroll down and go to our worker, which I got test bench here. Now we're going to come into our flight sheet, and here we can see Pearl. This is the one we made, GUI2. And then we're going to hit that little rocket ship. Now I want the SSH into my rig, so we can just bring that up right quick to see what it does. Click miner here, or type it in, and it says already installed, doing its thing. And here we go. We can see we are gaining some hash rate. So it's looking like the 3090 is a little over double of the 3060 Ti. So that'll add up to our numbers here. So looks like I'm getting about 81.63 terahash. Remember, this is running stock, so it is blowing away full bore. And I'll look at some overclock settings and stuff later on. But yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to HiveOS. We are up and running. It does say about 349 watts in the software, so we're probably a little more than that. I'd say around 360, 365 possibly. So keep that in mind. We are burning quite a bit of power, but we're also very profitable here. But here we are, we're up and running, 78.81 terahash. Just want to come back into here again, 81.63. So the GUI does have to catch up here, so it's a little bit bouncing around. But anyway, we are up and running in HiveOS. Hopefully that was fast and easy for you. Now let's jump into Windows and WSL. All right, so for Windows, you're obviously going to need to install WSL. I do have previous videos on how to do that, but for a quick rundown, here's the command I used to install it. And I went with Ubuntu 22.04. So you can see here, WSL space -- install space -d space Ubuntu -22.04, and it will install this. Then it'll ask for your password and username right here. You can see what you wanted to do, and we're all set up. So at this point, now we got to go download the miner. All right, so we need our miner. So we are back at the main page of Pearl Hash, and normally you just click to start mining. Okay, it jumped down. It wasn't for me, but here you can just add in all your information. So your worker name is optional. I don't even know if it works right now, but you can put this in, like say Rabid workstation, but you know, I don't think it's going to show up, or maybe that's some tweaking for later on. We're going to need our Pearl wallet address here. So I don't think I have that in. Oh, I still do. So that's right there. And then this is our command that we're going to run to get this going. But first we got to download that miner. So we're going to download that. I'm going to go to my documents here, and we're going to save that in my downloads here. It already exists, but I'm going to replace it just so you guys can see me, everything I'm doing. So it is done there. So I'm going to copy this right here. Now I got to bring up my WSL stuff here, and we're going to find the directory and everything where that miner is and run that command. All right, so I am now in my WSL. So if you click on start, you can see Ubuntu 22.04 is what I used. And then here's how you navigate. So again, I put mine in my downloads folder in C. So, you know, /MNT /C /users /Rabid /downloads. That's where mine is. And you can see this is where it downloaded right here. So now we're going to come in, we're going to copy this right here, but keep in mind, see how this says Pearl Miner? We're on Pearl Miner v4. So we are going to have to change that. So make sure, you know, maybe a v5 will release later on for updates and faster speeds. Make sure this always diverts to the name of the file, including future updates that you download. So we're just going to right click and put that in there. And now we're just going to come back and adjust this to that v4 right here. So -v4, exactly what the miner name is right here. And now I'm going to hit enter, and we should begin connecting and mining. There we go. Loading up the job, loading GPU 0, and we're at 191 terahash, 199. This should be a little over 200 terahash. So far it's looking good. There we go. 202 terahash on the RTX 4090, and it's going to bounce around a little bit. Let's just jump in to see what we're using for power. We are at 53 watts right now. So burning a lot of power. We're definitely going to have to see if there's some overclock settings to tweak this a bit. But here we go. This is how you get up and running in Windows to the Pearl Hash pool, fast and easy. All right, guys. So to see all the current network conditions, you can come over to Lord of Pearls right here, and we can see the price is now up a bit at 54 cents. Network hash rate is up a bit as well, and our block time dropped. So we're getting even faster block rewards now. So that's pretty insane here. Here's the network hash rate. We can see it climbing all over 30 days, 7 days, 24 hours. So it's fairly new. It hasn't had anything over a month. So it's about a month old at this point. Share this video around. I will see you on the next one. Let me know if you want any other hints and ideas down in the comment section below. I'll see ya. Rabid out.